Good morning, students. Today we continue our lecture on aldehyde and ketone. This lecture is presented by me, Vanit Ghatak, your chemistry teacher. So let's begin. In the last few classes, we have already seen some of the named reaction like aldol condensation as well as Cannizzaro reaction. Here in this class, we will be discussing on another named reaction. That named reaction is being named as Parkin reaction. Okay. So this is also a base catalyzed reaction, okay, similar to the aldol condensation. Okay, so let's begin. Here the general reaction for the Parkin reaction is, this reaction is developed by William Henry Parkin. According to this scientist, according to the founder scientist of this reaction, the reaction named as the Parkin reaction, and this reaction is also a base catalyzed reaction, as I have earlier discussed that this reaction is also a base catalyzed reaction like the aldol reaction. Okay, and similar to aldol reaction, it also give alpha beta unsaturated compound. It also give a alpha beta unsaturated compound. Okay, so here this reaction number 1 is performed by or is synthesized by or developed by William Henry Parkin. According to the scientist, this reaction has named Parkin reaction or Parkin condensation. Okay, and this reaction is also a base catalyzed reaction like aldol and other condensation reaction. Okay, and the point number 3 is, as the aldol condensation give a product of alpha beta unsaturated compound, similarly here also Parkin reaction we also get alpha beta unsaturated compound as a product, but only difference is here the product is an aromatic product. Okay, and here we use the substituent as substrate as an aromatic substance. Okay, while reacting with a acidic anhydride or any acid anhydride. Okay, so here the substrate is basically a aromatic carbonyl compound. Here in the case of Parkin reaction, here the substrate will be a aromatic compound, aromatic carbonyl compound, aromatic carbonyl compound. Okay, so here the substrate will be a aromatic carbonyl compound, and also here we use acidic anhydride, any kind of acidic anhydride. We use anhydride, acidic anhydride. Okay, anhydride. So in between the reaction of aromatic carbonyl compound and any type of anhydride, we get alpha beta unsaturated carbonyl compound. This is those carbonyl compound. Okay, those carbonyl compound will be a aromatic carbonyl compound. So we will get in Parkin reaction as alpha beta unsaturated aromatic compound. Okay, so this is the main general reaction of Parkin condensation or Parkin reaction. Okay, where an aromatic carbonyl compound is being reacted with acid anhydride while giving a product of alpha beta unsaturated carbonyl compound. Okay, this is a base catalyzed reaction similar to the aldol reaction. Its mechanism is also similar to the aldol reaction, although the reaction mechanism is not in your syllabus, so only go by the tick. Likewise, as we have already discussed the aldol condensation by a simple tick, similarly here as well, although this reaction mechanism is pretty complicated, we will do this reaction by a simple tick as well in this Parkin reaction. Okay, so let's move to the more specific reaction. Okay, so here this is the actual reaction of actual Parkin reaction, where benzaldehyde, an aromatic carbonyl compound, is being reacted with acidic anhydride. It will give a alpha beta unsaturated acid, alpha beta unsaturated compound. Okay, so this will be a cinnamic acid. I think there is a intake mistake, there will be a OH. Okay, so there will be benzene CH2 CH COOH. Okay, this will be a COOH, this part will be COOH. Okay, so in this case also we can see this, there is a COOH part. So similarly there will be also a COOH part, because other than the COOH it will not be a cinnamic acid, it will be a cinnamaldehyde. Okay, as is this is acid, so there will be a OH present. Okay, so what is the reaction? Basically here we can write this reaction in the following manner as well. where suppose we can write benzene as PH, CH double bond O. Okay, so this is the benzaldehyde. Okay, PH CHO, that means benzene CHO. Okay, here, and the next reaction is with acetic anhydride. Acetic anhydride means CH3COCH2. Okay, so I think CH3 CH3, we can write CH3 like that way, CO O CO CH3. Okay, so this is the acetic anhydride. Okay, here we have to do one thing. We have to make sure that we have to get rid of 1 mole of water or 1 water. Okay, so what we will do, we will just leave this water out from the system, and then what we will get, we will get a product like PH CH double bond CH, because this CH is 1, this CH 2, so I am writing 1 and 2, then C double bond O O CO CH3. Okay, right now when we give aqueous workup, then after doing aqueous workup, this bond, okay, CO, this bond will get dissociated, and what we will get, we get a H plus here and OH minus here, and after then when doing a aqueous workup, we will get a product like PH CH double bond CH C double OH double O, C here 2 O's and H is being added from the aqueous workup. So PH CH double bond CH single bond C double OH, and from here that is CH3 CO is orbiting with there, so from here it will form a CH3 CO, and from the aqueous workup we will get the OH base. Okay, so after that we will form two products, that is that PH CH double bond CH C double OH plus CH3 C double OH. Okay, so here by this trick we can easily form the product of a Perkin reaction, that is the alpha beta unsaturated carbonyl compound. Okay, where the carbonyl compound is the aromatic as well. Okay, so here the two products have been formed from this Perkin reaction. Okay, this is a very much simple reaction. Okay, by this trick you can easily do that. Okay, so this is the main reaction of this name reaction, actually Perkin reaction. Here the product is formed is called the cinnamic acid. Okay, so PH CH double bond CH P double OH C double H. Here PH is the benzene, PH is the benzene C6H6 or benzene C6H6. Okay, so by this simple trick you can easily determine, or you can easily produce the product of Perkin reaction. Okay, so just you have to do one thing, just first thing first, you have to leave H2 H2 molecule from the system, then you have to do a aqueous workup. When you do a aqueous workup, on H plus and H plus will go to the C double H part, so it will form a C double H C double O part, and it will form a C double H, and this bond will cut out and it will form a CH3 C double H. Okay, so this is the reaction by which we can easily form a Perkin product or Perkin reaction. Okay, so I hope you have understood this part very well by this trick. If you have any kind of doubt, just ask me in the comment section below. I will be happy to help you. So thank you very much.